Okay, sorry guys. This is what a face looks like with only 3 hours of sleep. I took Tuesday and Wednesday off. I went to Mackinac and Mackinac Island with Ryan and his older brother, and we had a blast. Might share just a little bit of that with you guys on my shorts channel. I wanted to get something up today in real time. We are now inching ever closer to actual Z06 ordering. We've got a market memo today. Next week, we're gonna have details on a distribution report. Let me address a couple of things with you guys real quick. I was getting messages as I was heading up to Northern Michigan. Hey, so-and-so's got their order pulled. Hey, so-and-so orders at 3,000 status. Hang on a second. Here's exactly what's going on. There are VIP selections from General Motors for YouTube influencers, celebrities. The Rick Hendricks situation, not confirmed yet, but we're actually hearing about 25 orders have been pulled. The dealers had no clue. They just went into the order bank and started pulling these orders for these certain people. All right, now you guys are going, well, wait a minute, Rick, you did a video a couple of weeks ago on those CTF production Z06s that are built. You've seen VIN number 1. There's actually going to be a different sequence. It'll be a little confusing. We'll talk more about it when we get to that point. But yes, there will be multiple number 1 cars based on the VIN sequence. So don't get confused what's going on. Customers are like, hey, I haven't been contacted. How can you even contact us? This is part of why you haven't been contacted. We needed this communication from Chevy. Today, we're finally getting some communication on Z06. Even what I've been teasing you guys for, what, a couple of weeks about the number 3 and what that means on determining Z06 allocation quantities, we've got that answer for you today. You know, I'm sorry guys, I know this is a little confusing sometimes. That's why I love doing the channel, trying to help you understand the entire retail spectrum. It's confusing with CTF, VINs, VIP, retail. You're just a customer that wants to buy a car. It is a little crazy, but bottom line is Chevy just wants to build as many cars as they possibly can. So in today's market update, looks like they're basically catching up and sharing with us at the dealership level what we've already shared with you guys on the channel, and many others have as well. Talking about the pricing's been out. Start of retail production for you folks watching, consumers, is tentative for September. Those VIP orders that we talked about just a moment ago, I'm hearing rumors that those orders are supposed to be, they're at 3,000 status. Estimated production week supposed to be about the 3rd week of September. More information as we get that. Next week, we're gonna get deeper into this memo, but now they're acknowledging how allocations are going to be determined for Z06. Remember the number 3 I told you guys about? It goes from model 2020, so the beginning of C8, through model 2022. 3LT Stingray sales will determine your allocation method. Now, I saw that, and that's all it says. So wait a minute. They're not going to take all the 3LTs that we sold over 3 model years, 2021, 22, and say, this is how many Z06s you're going to get. Rumor is it's going to be a percentage of those 3LTs. We don't have that information at the time of doing this video or even in this memo. Once we do, so we can better understand what we have to work with, basically what we don't have to work with, then we can start moving forward and start putting some orders in for you guys. So hang in there. They're also talking about the gas guzzler tax. We've already shared that with you guys on the channel. Rewards thing, we talked about that too. And when Z06 ordering starts, remember we talked about this a while ago too, Z06 is in the same grouping for me as a dealership when I order under Corvette. It's not like you go to Corvette and then there's Z06. You go to Corvette and then there's a drop down for Z06. So with today's marketing memo, we know how many quantities of Corvettes we can order next week, but out of those quantities, we don't know how many we can order as Z06s. So next Thursday on this channel, make sure you tune in. Oh, it's a perfect time to remind you to subscribe and hit the bell notification. But seriously, next Thursday, I'll have the breakout of how many Z06s versus, you know, what the percentage is. I've got an idea, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see exactly what it is. So with that, next week, when we find out Z06s, and I'm going to tell you guys this too, anticipate, especially right now, this to be a very slow start for Z06. Everybody wants to rush to the gate, everybody wants to be first, and everybody simply just wants to get the damn car ordered. That's not going to happen. This is going to be a very slow progression, but we'll keep you up to date every step of the way. So when Z06 ordering starts next week, as far as tagging and releasing orders. That's what I'm talking about. Then they become live in the system for General Motors to build, and then you guys start driving the car. So it's going to be probably October for anybody's actually on the road. Constraints are coming for Z06, and this is what I was fearful of and hoping it wouldn't happen, but it just goes to show you that is the state of our world right now. Z51 stuff is still going to be constrained. Magnetic ride control for regular Stingray and Z51 will be on control. The all-weather mats are back on constraint again, along with the high wing and engine covers. And when it comes to Z06, sorry guys, Z07 and the 2 aero kits that go with that package are going to be on constraint. Now, constraint, according to this memo, doesn't mean it's not available. It'll be available in limited and controlled quantities. Those details we'll have for you next Thursday on this channel. So there you go, guys. It's real and it's moving forward, slow but sure. I'm actually going to do one of those board things and kind of do a breakout on the order processes and allocations so you guys understand that this is a process coming soon on this channel. Also, in regards to Z06, that is pretty much the only topic of conversation right now. When it comes to Corvette, I got 2 videos, in case you missed that I'm working on for you guys. A must-have option for Z06. It was something that I didn't feel so strongly about for Stingray, but it is a must-have for Z06. And there's another option, this will be a separate video, that people are picking and ordering for the wrong reasons. And when we do that video, I'll give you another way that you can kind of get that and not compromise your safety in the car. Oh yeah, you'll want to see that one too. A lot of fun I'm having with you guys, communicating and sharing Corvette content, your experiences and mine, and there's no shorter content. Because when it comes to Corvette, there is so much to share, so much to talk about, sometimes so much to scratch your head about. I know, but that all adds to the conversation. Thanks for joining us today. Thumbs up this video. Continue the support of the channel by subscribing, hitting the bell, and if you're on a phone, if you're on your computer, make a comment down below. I love the engagement, and I love hearing from you guys. Thank you again.